The iPhone. Probably the greatest video camera of all time. Just don't use it to make any kind of video. Let me explain. Back in April, myself and my school went on a 5-day trip to Camp Fox Marine Institute, located on Catalina Island. I randomly decided the night before we left for the trip to make a movie about the experience. I didn't want to bring my big camera, fearing I might damage it or lose it. So I just decided to bring my iPhone to film the movie, and another small camera which only takes still pictures. And the very next day we were on the boat. I had already filmed some pretty cool stuff in the past few hours since we had left. But then, as I was filming us approaching the pier of the camp, my iPhone died. It sucked. And it sucked because I forgot to bring my charger with me. Now I know you're thinking, well gee, that's really your fault. Now that is very true, but my story isn't finished yet, so just hold on. For most of the time we were on the island, I was pretty pissed off about the phone thing. I really wasn't the most positive or enthusiastic person on the trip because of it. But then on the morning of the last day we were there, my friend told me he had a charger for an iPhone with him. It was the best feeling I had that entire week. I plugged my phone in, and then after it was charged just enough, I went out to film. And from there, it all went to shit. As I was filming a super cool shot of a fellow student being dropped from a high rope, I dropped my freaking phone on a rock. It had a giant crack in it, and it wouldn't turn on. My pissed off attitude returned, and I wasn't really happy about how the experience went with making a movie. So much footage was lost that day. There's only one reason this tragedy occurred. There's no actual way to hold an iPhone safely. On big cameras like a DSLR or whatnot, there's a giant grip on the side of the camera for your hand to perfectly hold the camera in a safe manner. You can even put on a strap around your neck, just in case you do drop it. Those little point-and-shoot cameras have a little lasso thing for your wrist to be placed in, so if you drop it, your wrist catches it for you. Even camcorders have a strap on the side for your hand to slide through and hold with ease. An iPhone does not have any of these. It's an extremely smooth, thin, and flat piece of equipment, built with some plastic, glass, and a few circuit boards, made for texting and taking selfies with. Not to make a movie with. You're gonna drop it. Crap. Now I'm not saying don't use an iPhone or a Samsung or an LG or any kind of smartphone. I mean, of course you need a phone so you can text your spouse and lie to them that you're just 5 minutes away from home, but you're really having a drink at the bar. But if you're trying to make a freelance video or something, you're better off buying a $190 point-and-shoot camera that comes with a safety cord, rather than a $650 iPhone 6 that was built to be destroyed. So in conclusion, don't use an iPhone. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Ah, shit.